Welcome to this channel about Cardano and other cryptocurrencies. Today I'd like to talk about the safest way, in my opinion, to trade cryptocurrencies. And in my opinion, it is long-term holding or hodling. And I just want to talk about this article, which is actually a year old, a little bit more than a year. But in my opinion, it is still very, very true. So what they say at the time, the Binance CEO said that data shows that hodlers outperform traders. And I see a lot of people doing day trading or short-term trading. And I know it's a great feeling to be involved and also to earn a bit of money short-term, but it just is fact. And there's numerous websites about this. There's a lot of data that generally long-term holding, and that is true for stocks and shares as well, that normally outperforms day traders or very short-term traders. Now, I know there are a lot of people who are day trading or short-term trading and they make a lot of money. And I need, if you have a lot of time on your hands and if you are a full-time trader, yeah, of course, I guess you can make a lot of money. But the truth is, for the vast majority of people, as you can see, the holding here, that is actually the better way of doing it. And it has numerous advantages. The first one is that actually, it is very passive. So you don't need to be up to date all the time. So you can just basically invest your money and then forget about it. You can even stake your coins, especially with Cardano and proof of stake blockchains. That works as well. And if you believe in a project, it also means that you are less emotionally affected, because if you do day trading and then it goes down, you get nervous, it can be difficult if you just look at the charts. But if you truly believe in a project and you invest long term, like I do for Cardano and some other cryptocurrencies or projects, then even if if you see the correction, if you see the dip, you're not tempted to sell straight away because you believe in this project. And this is just my philosophy. And the important thing here is as well that I don't have a lot of time on my hands, so I try to do it as passively as possible. Also staking, try to do that. And it is generally the case, as I said, also with stocks and shares, where it is very hard to beat the market. It is just very hard. You can see that with investment funds even. I mean, these people are people who have managed investment funds. These people, it is very, very, very hard to outperform a passive ETF, which is an exchange traded fund, which is basically a passive way of doing it. It's an index which just replicates, or it's a fund which just replicates the market. There is no active trading, and all that a managed fund does is just costs money, and they normally cannot outperform the market. And I believe this is the case with passive investing in cryptocurrencies as well. Now, I am an investor. I don't see myself as trader. I see myself as investor, which means I invest in the long term. I believe in a project and I invest. If you're trading, that's completely different. You have a different approach and that's fine. But for me, it is just, this is the safest way for me to invest, not to be too emotionally affected, because that is a big problem that I also learned early in my life when I lost some money in crypto, but this has all changed. And since then I've been quite, I've been going quite well. So I, for example, just an example, I bought Bitcoin when it was around $7,500 to $8,000. And had I traded this, I probably would have sold it already. But I've kept it, and that's great, because I probably would have sold it before it actually reached 20,000 maybe. But I kept onto it, and I will hold it until it maybe reaches 500,000 one day. I don't know if I'll ever sell it, maybe one day, but I'm not sure. So a good way of doing it is as well to have maybe two portfolios. So you could have a long-term, very passive portfolio, and then you could have an active one if you want to do a bit of trading. But then at least you always have your passive one in the background, where you have the stuff that you actually don't want to sell. And then you might have another portfolio where you do a bit of trading if you just want to be a bit involved and to learn it. But that's actually my approach. So I do both, but I mainly invest in the long term. I also have a small trading portfolio, but again, that's just for me to play a little bit. But it's actually not serious trading, or it's just low volumes and values really. So that's just my view. If you have a different one, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please smash the like button and follow this channel if you want to support this small channel that's talking about crypto. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.